Hello, guys. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and wherever you may be around the world. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you to all that have been listening to the videos and my subscribers. Okay, and today, you'll be seeing me at home just a bit. Okay, so just having a good time. Okay, just enjoying life in general because life is short and we don't have as much time as we think we do. Okay, now today this message is for the ladies, and it's about becoming a queen. Okay, walking in your queenship and what it means to walk in your queenship and accept your calling. Okay, um becoming a queen, becoming who you are, the best version of yourself, is a calling, and you have to accept that calling. Okay, even if the calling is upon your life, till you have accepted it and say yes, it's not official. Okay, um the energy has not been activated, and if it's not activated you cannot walk in it. Okay, so like any title of anything in the physical realm and also in the spiritual realm. Okay, it has to be accepted and it has to become official. Okay, like example, like there are queens around the world forever and ever. They always have kings and queens, and they just don't become king like that. Okay, there can be a prince or princess. Okay, and that takes a calling. Okay, they cannot just, even though they were born to be a prince or princess, um even though they have to be anointed on that day, the calling has to be accepted. They become a princess or a prince, and then one day, when the time come for them to walk in the anointing of being a queen, okay, it has to be official. Okay, so it's a spiritual thing. When they get just like anything. Okay, baptism, just like anything. Okay, so a lot of people think that they're saying that a lot of women, they're saying they're a queen and a queen. They're a queen, they're a queen, but you're not really setting example. You're not walking in your anointing. You're not walking in your queenship. You saying it in your attitude and the way and your lifestyle and the way you carry yourself says otherwise. Okay, and like I say, the queenship itself, it's an energy, and when you walk in that energy, you don't really have to say anything. Okay, your presence says it all. Your energy speaks for itself. Okay, no matter where you go, no matter where you are, no matter where you go, you will be treated as the queen that you are. Okay, you don't have to tell anybody anything. Okay, walking in your queenship is, it's a humble energy as well. It's very humbling. Okay, you don't think you all that and better than anybody else. That's not what being a queen is all about. You see, your attitude, the way you treat yourself. Okay, the way you carry yourself. I'm just taking this as an example. In the physical world, look at the queens around the world. Okay, with the title comes certain responsibilities. You cannot act any kind of way. Okay, you cannot be caught in places that you should not be. Okay, you know your attitude, the way you speak, the way you dress, all that, that's part of being a queenship. Okay, your dating life, and all of it. You see? So the queenship itself, it's a high calling. It's a high calling. It comes with a lot of spiritual responsibility and physical responsibilities as well. Physical, both physical and spiritual. Okay? And you will know to become a queen and walk in that anointing, walk in that energy. It takes training, and what I mean by that is, since we are talking about spiritual queenship, okay, but a lot of you physically, you are descendants of royalty, okay, but there's also the spiritual royalty as well, spiritual bloodline, a royal bloodline, okay, and this is what we are discussing today. um to become that, it takes training, okay, in the physical world. um for a queen to become a queen, from the time she's born, she's been trained to be a queen, okay. The same thing, and to become a queen in the spiritual world, from the day you are born, you've been trained, but a different kind of training. That, the training, is more tougher. Okay, it can get very ugly. The suffering and all that mess that comes with it. Okay, to train you to become who you are, because you're gonna be in a position where you not only you're gonna train other people, but you're also gonna teach other people that are assigned to you. Okay, the supreme God will send these students into your life, okay, for you, in order to help them, to train them, okay, and to help them know who they truly are, okay. There's so many women out there that do not value themselves. They have no respect for themselves. They don't know that, they are a queen, okay. They don't even, um no one has never told them who they are. No one has ever shown them who they are, okay, or explained to them the power that they possess. They possess, um, and also the gifts. You see, because a queen, okay, okay, there comes the training. And when you have learned everything you needed to learn, and when it's time, when you are ready, okay, you'll be announced. They will announce to the world, now you have accepted the calling, and you are walking in your position. Okay, being a queen or becoming a queen is just not a title; it's also a position. Okay, and with the position come many responsibilities, comes duties, okay, things you got to do, okay. If you're meant to be a teacher or healer or whatever the case may be, by you being a queen, and eventually, the universe will send you your match, will send you your king, okay. And then, when you meet this person, okay, right away they will recognize you, they will know who you are, okay. Now the problem with many queens out there, they are not waiting for the right time, and the fact that they are not waiting for the right time, they're looking for their king in all the wrong places. You see, in these places, the only thing they're getting are people that are not in their level. I'm talking about, in a vibrate, in a spiritual level. They're not there with you. Okay? These people that you are matching with, you are doing the matching, and you're not waiting on God to match you. So you get in, you hooking up with people that are definitely not in your spiritual ranking, okay? That are not in your spiritual anointed, okay? And things like that. And this is why a lot of queens out there, they find themselves in trouble, okay? Hooking up or matching with the wrong people, people that have no business being involved with to begin with, okay? It's just like in the physical realm, it's like a queen getting involved with one of their servant or an assistant, things like that. Okay, it's not a match at all. Okay, so in order to for the queen to find her perfect match, you gotta wait on God, and not only you gotta wait on God, but also that person has to be your spiritual equal. Definitely has to be your spiritual equal. They have to not only that they have to recognize you in their will, but also they have to have an understanding of your calling and you of theirs. And together, the two of you get together, and you will do what you are being called to do. And this is where the superpower couple comes in, the super couple power, whatever power couple comes in. Okay, the two of you have things that needs to get done together. Okay, you have a calling together. Okay, your destiny or being called to become one, so you can accomplish what God has called you, the both of you, to do. Now, like I say, it has to be from God. Not all couple that are together were put together by God. Many of these people are put together by themselves. Okay, because either they cannot, they couldn't wait on God, or they decide to take destiny into their own hands. When you are put together by God, it's a eternal thing. It's everlasting. Yeah, there will be hard time. There will be hardship between the two of you, but those things cannot be broken because you were put together by God. Okay, and like they say, what God put together, may no man tear them apart. Okay, so and also the two of you coming together by God is also a calling, okay, an anointing as well, okay, because once the anointing of God is upon your life as to together, and there's also a protection there as well. You see, there's a protection. So, you calling yourself a queen, but are you treated as a queen? Okay, do you even know the definition of being a queen, or a high priestess or empress or whatever calling you have upon your life? Do you know do you know the definition of it? And you see, so just like I say, it's an energy, it's an anointing, and wherever you go, people see that upon your life, and you be treated as that with respect. People will know that they are standing in the presence of greatness. Okay, because you are not just anybody. Okay, and you're not gonna be out there dating just every servants and people, peasants, people that has nothing to do with your ranking at all. You're not gonna be messing with these people because you know who you are now. So after everything has been said and done, all the trials, the difficulties, the heartbreaks, the suffering, the pains, going to hell and back, in learning from your mistakes, learning from life lessons, learning from the narcissist people that you grew up with, narcissist people that raised you, narcissist people maybe you were married to or you had relationship with. Okay, once you have accepted and you have understand these lessons and you have learned from them, you have grown because of these lessons, you are who you are today. Those are all part of the training as a spiritual queen, the title of becoming, walking in your queenship. And like I said, the physical world, being trained to be becoming a queen is a you know it's a total different thing, you see. So people think that in the physical world, people become queen and the princesses, the prince or the princess, it's like automatic. No, there's a certain way, and this is why uh, kings and queens or prince and princess, they have their own entourage. They surround themselves with unique people. You see, they don't go places that should not be going, associating themselves with people that should not be associating themselves in with. Okay, and this is why you see a lot of these people in high ranking positions, like in spiritual position or have this spiritual calling upon their lives. A lot of them make those mistakes and they end up just leaving this earth before their time. Okay, because they're around the wrong people, jealousy, envious people. But once you know who you are. Okay, you're not gonna be hanging around these people. You're not gonna put yourself in those position to be around these people. And when I say these people, it could be anybody, even family members, friends, or coworkers. Okay, because you're gonna know and understand it's a danger to your life. Okay, you're not gonna see a prince, a princess, or king or queen walking in public by themselves or being going to certain places, surround themselves with just anybody because it could be a danger. So what makes you think in the spiritual realm it's not the same? It is the same. And this is why you got to protect yourself. You got to be very careful who you surround yourself with, who you allow into your energy, who you allow to be your friend, who you allow to be part of your life, and all that stuff. You got to be very careful, who you go on vacation with, who you hang out with, who you allow to come into your house, who you allow to know where you live. You need to be very careful because spiritually, these people can be a danger to your destiny, a danger to your spiritual life, a danger to you in general. Walking in your queenship, knowing in you are protected. You have spiritual protection around you and on your life. And they are there to protect you. A king or queen is not going to go out in public and taking away their protection, like their bodyguards and things like that. They're not going to tell them, hey, you stay here, I'm going to go on my own. It's the same way. um, before you do anything, leave the house and things like that, you gotta your armor of God is upon you gotta make sure that armor stays on. Okay, you gotta pray for protection before you leave, and make sure that those bodyguards, the spiritual bodyguards, are with you at all times, because they are your protection. So if you know that you are ready to accept that anointing, that calling upon your life, use those physical royals as an example throughout generations. how they carry themselves, how they they walk, and the roles that they have, and the duties and things like that. You see, a queen is not gonna put herself in jeopardy. A queen is not just gonna date anybody. A queen is not gonna act in any kind of way when they are dating. Okay, and a man will know when he's dating a queen or not, because you can find a man that's gonna treat every woman like crap, but when they meet a queen, it's a totally different treatment. They know better. They know they're not gonna be able to treat her a certain way and get away with it. They know that they're not gonna be able to treat her a certain way, period. Because a queen is not gonna put up with it. A queen is not gonna accept that. Okay? So the man is gonna know, hey, I better not try it with her because she is different. You see, because you can find men dating all kind of different women, and I had like some of my friend tell me, hey, I never brought flowers for any woman before, but when I met her, I did, and I didn't even know why, because she is a queen. Okay, and then when you see these women, you can see the energy, that queenship energy upon their life, that calling. You can see that you standing in the presence of a queen, so you cannot be treated any kind of way. When you are truly a queen, you're not gonna accept people to treat you any kind of way. In the physical world, a queen cannot be treated any kind of way. You cannot be in the presence of a queen and not address her, a certain way. You cannot address her and talk to her any kind of way you want, because you are in the presence of a queen. It's the same thing in the spiritual realm. You cannot allow people to treat you a certain way, talk to you a certain way, do certain things to you if you are truly a queen. And you know who you are, right? Yeah. So you have to demand respect, because you are respect. You respect yourself, so you have to demand that other respect you as well. Okay, so that is all I have to say about that. Okay, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy your life, and all to all the queens out there that have accepted the calling, that they're walking in the queenship, and for all the queens out there that already have found their soulmate, whoever God designed for them. Good. Okay. So guys, and I hope to see you soon and talk to you soon. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. Bye.